Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Red cycles.
Mike 14! Mike 14!
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Red, yellow.
Mike 14! Mike 14! I don't even know why this team showed.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Hardman. And right away, he lost the football. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
No! Watch that screen.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yellow, go.
3 down. Mike 14. Mike 14. You're not ready. Mike 14.
The old blue.
Hey, check.
14. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Are you ready? 60 red. 60 red. 10 cycling. Set. Run.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Hey, kill. Hatch it. Rush in.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Hey, defense, let's go. Slam. Tight dog. Deuce. What do you think?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strip that ball.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Tighten up. Pull it together. He's coming. We got double. We're going to 53. What do you think?
Now Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike 49. Let's go. Kill. Check safety. Everyone, go to 54. Wide.
Now Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Go red.
4-2. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Monster, 6.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Watch the screen.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
45.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 14. Mike 14. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Green Jacks.
14's the Mike. 14's the Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike.
They'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
14's the Mike. 14's the Mike. Watch the curve. Watch the curves. Mike 14.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check tight. Start Mike 42. Mike 42. Hey, come on up. Come on up.
Black Olsen.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Rip left. Rip left.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now here's Colby Wadman. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Broncos have taken the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Get in the weight room.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 47. Know your job. Shift. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, check Mike 47. Danny. Here we go, 46.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
Mike 47. Get your swarm on. 47's a Mike. 47's a Mike. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Prescott. Trucks over him. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Here we go, 46.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Switch. Out. Check 9. Go to 54. Why in? Gun. Bump. Check.
They'll run it with Elliott. Pushes him over, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. So we're going to 53. Check 49.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
3 buzz. On your team.
A give to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. He's got a first down past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
Black. 6, 7.
Max 42. Max 42. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On the double.
Mike 14. Big,
Cross 10.
big stop. Let's go. 14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Cross red.
Yo.
Ready. Throw.
2nd and 2. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set.
Mike 14. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Hey, blue.
Here we go. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike 14. Mike 14.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Black shot.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
52.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch switch.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
Red.
I got you. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Drill green.
Mike 14.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Check 99.
Check 10.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Let's go.
Yellow. Zoom.
Hold. Mike 14. Mike 14. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Spike. White.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Second down and 3.
It's our field.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Hey, it's our house.
Off the option, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
Red, cycle.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down and 4.
60 red. 60 red.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Shot. 17.
Give me something.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, check
Field. Flat.
Mike 11. All day, dog. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey.
Back to throw.
Here I come.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Ready. 45. White.
Y'all not ready. Hey, check Mike.
Come to middle.
Watch the pass.
Ready. Go.
Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
It's been a long day for you.
Slice boost.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Switch up. Switch up.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers are back within a score. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Joker. 36.
Hey, kill.
4-7's a mic. Watch the run.
Tighten up.
Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Slam. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. 6 guys.
Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The mic. Hey, pick your game up. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Bound to lose one.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Check back 47.
Let's go, D.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Then we're going to 53. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
I got him.
4-7's a mic.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Check 50, check 50.
'47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Check.
Hey, kill. 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Here we go, 46.
Flare.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Let's get it.
47.
Shift.
Prescott off play action. Steps away. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Packers pick it up. So potentially a big turnaround brewing to begin this 3rd quarter as this defense forces a much-needed turnover.
Yeah, this is a team starting to work in concert now, right? They went out and got a touchdown to start the 2nd half, and now they get the football right back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He could see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
You don't want none, baby.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kingsley Keke able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
49's a Mike. 49's a Mike.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that.
We're going to 54. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
I smell fear.
Now Prescott.
I smell fear in that offense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Set, hut, blue, 32. 14. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 14, Mike 14. 38. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
I'm coming after you. Mike 14. Mike 14. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cowboys have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Switch.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 26. Check 60.
Off the option, it's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 122 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 14. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Mike 14. Mike 14. Get in the weight room.
They'll set up a throw. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Here we go. Here we go.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Mike 14. Mike 14. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. No question that one stings a little extra because he... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
14's the mic.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 6. Mega.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Mike's 49.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning the turn.
We're going to 53.
Don't get nervous.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, 47. 26.
On play action, Prescott. On the move to his left. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30.
You thought you had it, didn't you?
Touchdown,
You thought you had it.
Cowboys. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Zerline now for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
14, Mike 14. Here we go, G.
Black shots.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
Bring it. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. Coming for you.
Mike 14, Mike 14. Ain't no such thing.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
I got it. Two times, two times. Hey, we got three down.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Mike, 49.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in that half.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Mike 14. Hey, Mike. Tight down.
First thrown out for the backup, Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Not today, you are. Not today. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike. You better bring it.
On first down, Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300.
Hey, check Mike.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, check Mike 11.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Rodgers to throw once more. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Mike 14, Mike 14. Hey, 88, 88, 88.
Watch the pass. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. Hey, I'm coming.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. He hits Adams complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Back north. Mike 14, Mike 14. Here we go.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
26.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Now Rodgers. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300.
Double dog. That's the way.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Jump out. Over.
And again, it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Go, get out there.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Elliott a first down and more. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike,
Hey, take 26.
14. I got you.
Rodgers to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Mike, 49.
Here we go.
Back.
Now Prescott. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1 yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Check the
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.